Hi yogis, welcome. I'm Zeynep. Thank you for joining. Today we'll be theming a sequence around Hanumanasana, which is the split, complete front split. It's an advanced asana, advanced pose. You need to have flexibility and strength at the same time to be able to hold your upper body on top of your open hips. We'll be working on our hip flexors and our hamstrings. The flow is going to be slow and grounding, and we'll go step by step. We'll deepen with the breath. We need a little bit of props. If you don't have props, you can use, instead of a block, you can use a book. I have two blocks. We need two thick books. We need a strap, and if you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, you can use a scarf, a t-shirt, anything that you can extend and wrap around. I don't have a bolster myself, and I have my couch sitting there, so I pulled the cushion there, and there I'm using it. So be creative and choose your own. You can have your props ready by pausing the video and coming back, or if you have them around, just make use of them and grab them, let them be handy. Please do consult your physician if you have any injuries, recent injuries, or if you have any chronic health condition. So before you start, you can just have a look, see what we're doing, and then you can ask, or maybe send a link, and they can see if it is possible to do that. You can do the exercises. Not all doctors know, not all physicians know exactly what you're doing. Like, okay, yoga is such a general thing. It could go from child's pose and yin. We have different things, yin, restorative, as we know. So today's sequence is slow and grounding. Let's get started with Shavasana, lying down on our back. So I'm not going to lie down. You lie down, relax and enjoy. Close your eyes and start to get inside your body. Your mat is your border. That's the area you're in. That's the world that you care about. Feel the breeze of the room, the temperature, the sounds around you, and then slowly, slowly start to disregard these and get inward. Feel your body temperature, shifting your awareness inside. Do you have pain, stiffness? Anywhere in your body, just breathe and deepen your breath. We're not staying long here, so staying in Shavasana, I want you to bring both knees to your chest, but please grab your strap or belt or whatever prop you have instead of the strap. And place it beside you. Now grab both knees to your chest, hug yourself, give yourself a big squeeze. For making it and coming and setting some time, it's going to be an hour-long flow, so you're giving some time to yourself for self-care. Now, lower your left leg all the way down so the heel is pressing to the mat, and keep your right leg with you. Hold the back of the thigh, so hold the hamstrings. Take an inhale. Extend your leg all the way to the ceiling. Imagine your heel tries to reach the ceiling. And then exhale, press back. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, keep moving. Holding the back of the thighs. It doesn't have to be quick movement. It's just you're feeling your body, you're warming, you're sending some fresh blood there. Your shoulders are relaxed, your neck is relaxed. Okay, and now this time, on your next inhale, grab your strap and wrap it around the ball of your foot. Strap is in equal length. Take an inhale. On your exhale, extend. Remember, your heel is trying to touch the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears, they're grounded. Pressing up and back, hold it here, find some stillness. Feel your back, feel your spine. Relax. You don't have to have a solid grip, so just relax. Maybe you can extend the arms or bend the elbows to bring it closer on each exhale. But please, whatever we do today, be aware of the movement we're going through. It's an advanced sequence, and I want you to feel the exercise at the time during the exercise, and imagine how it would feel after the exercise and maybe tomorrow. What's the effect of the exercise on your body? So you don't have to like put yourself in a position where you hurt yourself or injure yourself. Take an inhale. Grab the strap with your left hand, with your right hand, and take your leg all the way to the right side. Now here, if you have a block beside you, you can just put the block maybe under your thigh and hold, or maybe under the ankle and hold, or maybe without. You can extend your leg, but keep pressing using your left palm so you level your hips. So we're not taking the knee to the ear. What we're doing is we're keeping the knee in line with the hips. I know even me, I have a tendency to bring it closer to my ears. I feel relaxed, but it's too early. Now, as for the grip, please make sure not to bend the elbow, the wrists. So not the elbow, the wrists. Just stretch and feel here. Try to rotate your left hip down. Flex the left foot. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, you can keep the leg extended or bend it using your left hand, assisting yourself. Lift the leg up all the way and maybe take it across. Make sure that you have some room in the room all the way down. So we are stretching this outer IT band of the leg. You can kick with your leg and just relax here. Always remember you can support your leg with the block, just placing it under, and you just put the leg there and relax your hand. The grip is from the top, so try not to bend your wrist to protect your wrists. Now, I don't have space here. Take a deep inhale, lift it up, and on the exhale, just release the strap. Right. Let's do the other side. I need some space here, so I'm scooting to the other side. It's to the right side. Holding the back of the left leg. Take a deep inhale. Extend and bend. Keep moving. Heel to the ceiling. On the exhale, inhale, bend. Heel to the ceiling and bend. Heel to the ceiling and bend. You can add movement to your ankle if you want. Last time, hold it here. And now bend, wrap the strap around the ball of the foot. Take a deep inhale. You can lower from now your right leg all the way down, flexing, or you can keep it bent, relaxing the shoulders away. Heel is going up to the ceiling, so we're active all the way. This is just like the standing hand to toe position, pose. Take an inhale, maybe bring on your exhale the leg closer to your chest, stretching more. Make sure the leg is extended, the quads are engaged, so you feel the lengthening and the stretch at the back of the leg from the hamstrings and all the way down to your calves. Even the back of the heels. Take an inhale and now hold the strap from the outside. Don't bend your wrist. Open all the way to the left side. Make sure you're pressing with your right hand down. So we're not looking for like you're going to touch the ground. You don't have to touch the ground in here. It's just the opening and the stretch. Take a deep inhale here, and on your exhale, you assist with the other hand. and bring it all the way straight without changing it, and then take it all the way to the other side of the room. Keep breathing. Never hold your breath. And now on your next inhale, take a deep inhale, exhale, lift the leg up and bend both knees to the chest. Put the strap away, we don't need it no more. So just put it away where it doesn't disturb you. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, open your knees and take happy baby. Slight opening in the hips. Maybe you can rock from side to side. So opening the knees wider than the shoulders, bringing the palms to the inside and grabbing the outside of the feet. Your knees are 90 degrees and you're trying to press down. Now imagine you're pressing your tailbone down. So I don't care if the knees are not touching the floor. All we want is a tailbone. The curve is going. We're removing the curve. We're trying to press the tailbone down and just feel it today that way. Pressing your tailbone down. Your knees will lift up. Take a deep inhale. Now hug both knees to the chest. Rock back and forth a couple of times. Maybe one more. And then come up. Now bring your block. And I want you to sit on your block, even if you have the pose. We'll be doing it on the block. So we'll adjust the environment first, the conditions. First, bring your block here. You can have it this way or sideways. I have my pillow here. I can have my other block to the back. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So Hanuman is the monkey god, and he used in all his pictures, he sits nice and tall. So lengthen with the spine. Take a deep inhale, sit nice and tall. And then your left leg goes all the way to half hero pose. So you're on the top of the foot. And you can place one hand on your thigh and one hand, which is the top of the thigh, and the other on the knee. Close your eyes here. That's how the monkey god used to sit, Hanuman. Just feel the stretch in your quads. So even if this pose was available for you without a block, please be patient. We tend to do in our daily life things, we overdo it or we underdo it, and we just lose the balance. We need the balance, the sattvic state. So just listen and be calm, be patient, and breathe deeply, expanding your belly as you inhale, opening the heart, filling it with all the energy, and exhale, release all the tension out of the body through the nose. Keep going. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Now take a deep inhale. Open your eyes, and I want you to slowly bring your forearms all the way back to your bolster. You can stay here. We'll stay here, but you can stay here or you can stay up to the previous position. Keep breathing. Open the chest. Now, when we go back, the knee might lift up. So try to. If it lifts a lot, it means it's so intense you have to back off. Just listen to your body and don't hurt yourself. Be wise and be smart. Now maybe try it. Give it a shot. Go back all the way down. Adjust yourself. Find a relaxing position. Maybe the block could be the other side is more relaxing. Yeah, that's more relaxing. Maybe. Now for your palms, you can interlace your hands on top of the head. Or you can keep them beside you. Now here you're opening your chest as well. Feel the intensity of the stretch. So you can stop at any pose you want. Maybe you can release the hands and start to lift the right leg all the way to your chest. Just a small lift. It's getting more intense. Just feel it and try it. Maybe you can use your strap if you want, or just try to extend the leg, the top leg, the right leg, stretching. Now the stretch is more intense, so the leg won't be able to come towards the body. Just hold it here. And now lower down. Lower the foot all the way to the floor. Press up using your hands, one hand behind the back, and lift up. Come here and keep your props the way they are and have your plank position. Hold your plank. Feel the difference between your legs. Engaging your core, tucking your tailbone in, shoulders stacked on top of the wrist so they are straight line, wrist underneath the shoulders. Your fingers are widespread, activating your astabandha. Tailbone tucked, thighs are squeezing, the heels are pressing back. Pushing the floor away from you and gazing forward. Take a deep inhale, using your abs, lift all the way back to downward facing dog. Hold your dog here. It might not be your best dog. We're still at the beginning. We didn't warm the body. So even if your heels lift off, that's fine. So just shift your awareness. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, lower down to the knees. And let's go to the other position, to the other side. So, half hero with the right leg, sitting nice and tall. Place your left leg bent position. One hand on the thigh, one hand on the knee. Keep breathing. Maybe you don't close this eye, your eyes this time. You can gaze and focus on a point. Shifting all your attention to that object. We're staying 3 more breaths here. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, start to go back all the way to your back. So maybe coming on your palms, maybe forearms down, lifting the chest, staying here. So if you were not able to do that in the first side, it does not mean you cannot do it on the second side. Our body is asymmetrical. It means your right side is different from your left side. Always try it. Maybe you have one side more flexible or stronger. So just make sure to try and breathe. Now slowly, slowly, maybe you can lower down all the way to your back. You can stop here or you can adjust, because lying on the back is different with the position. To find the right position, stay here. Maybe you can place your hand, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, or maybe you can just feel your hip flexors, your quads, or you can just interlace and switch the sides. Be patient. I know it's slow. It's not a yin class. It's not a restorative class. But I promise you will be moving in a little bit. Now maybe bring your knee, left knee, all the way up, closer to the body, and you'll notice the difference. Like the right leg for me has lifted faster than the other side. So I'm fine here. I might not be able to extend all the way. I'm fine. That's great. I don't want to lift the knee up. I don't want to compromise with my pose. So I want to lower my leg down and just stretch. Keep my hands by my side and take 2 more deep breaths in. And now, slowly, slowly, using your left arm, just place it behind your back and use your right palms to press yourself up. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bring your legs and take it all the way back to downward facing dog. Keep your props here, it's fine. And feel the difference between the first and this down dog. Making sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. You're pressing your weight into your index and thumb fingers. The eyes of the elbows are inside. So there's an external rotation in the shoulders. You're pressing out and away. Your heels are pressing down. Your quads are engaged. Take a deep inhale. Walk the hands all the way to the back and fold. You can have a bend in your knees. And now, if you have a prop beside you, can just put it back away. Fold forward. Keep the knees bent. Take an inhale. Come halfway flat back. Maybe hands under the knees or to the prop. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, bring your palms to your waist. Lengthen your back. Push and straighten your legs. Engage and activate your core. Feel your spine is so long. Your elbows are out. Your shoulder blades to the ceiling. Your shoulder blades are getting closer to each other. Take a deep inhale here and lift up all the way to standing. Inhale, circle the energy up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Set your intention. Take a deep inhale, circle the energy up, and think of your intention. Exhale, have it down, push it down all the way to the heart. Okay, now put the props aside. We need the blocks, though. For the rest, we can place them aside. Okay, and walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold all the way, swan dive. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, circle the hands up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, hinging from the hips all the way down. Engaging your quads, lengthening the hamstrings. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, lower down. Press the four corners of your feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, we repeat that one more. We go Surya Namaskar, not the half. Exhale, go all the way down. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, take one step back, the other one back, and hold your plank. Take a deep inhale here and lengthen. Shift the weight forwards and bend the elbows beside your body. Chaturanga. Lower down and then inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Hold your dog here. Now, lift the heels off and bring the chest to the thighs. Feel the lengthening. Don't adjust your dog. Just feel the lengthening. How your tailbone is lifting up. The lengthening in the back. Take a deep inhale. Gaze forward and walk all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll repeat this one more time. Inhale, circle the energy up overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Activating your quads as you lower down. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, this time bend the knees and hop back to chaturanga or take your plank step by step. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take a deep inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward and hop all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, come back to your breath, hands to the heart. Now, we'll be changing the flow a little bit. Take a deep inhale, circle the hands up overhead. Interlace your palms together. Inhale here. Exhale, stretch the left side of your body. Take your hips to the left, open and stretch. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. Pushing the hips to the right. So imagine you're just like a banana shape. It's a crescent shape, standing crescent. Inhale, come back. Exhale, swan dive all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, left leg goes back. Low lunge, runner's lunge. Sorry, it's a high lunge. Hold it here. Now you can use your block to lengthen your back and squeeze in your belly. So let's use the blocks for today. Hips are squared. Back is lengthening. Gaze forward. You don't have to take the neck off, just relax. Make sure of your alignment. Your back leg is active, really pressing back, and the front leg is 90 degrees. The knee stacked on top of the ankle, and it's pointing towards the second finger, second toe. Your big toe is firm on the ground. The four corners of your foot is pressing. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, try to lower down your knee just an inch up of the floor and lift up. Press back up, down, and lift up. Press back, down, and lift up. And now press down and hold your low lunge. Keep the lengthening in the back. Keep it engaging your core. You can keep the top tucked or untucked, the top of your the back leg. So you can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Breathe here. Now take a deep inhale. Lift the back leg. Find your foundation. Find your balance, and inhale. Rise all the way to crescent. You can keep the back leg extended, or maybe bend it slightly. Lifting your tailbone. The feeling you're having right now with the left leg is what we're going to have in front split. Lift up, take a deep inhale, grab your right hand and with the wrist of the right hand and have a side stretch. Go by bending to the left. Inhale, come back, find your balance. Maybe take a back bend and then come down. Do your vinyasa. So if your blocks are there, it's fine. You can just take them aside and do your vinyasa. Or you can do using the block. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels off, bend the knees, gaze forward, and hop all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, circle the energy up overhead. Grab the wrist of the left hand, left arm, and go to the right side. So our right hip is going to the right. You can gaze to your armpit, or maybe down. Make sure you're breathing, and if you feel your belly is like a frog, like it's going out of breath, you're having a ribbit, please back off and ease off a little bit. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, switch the twist and the hold and go to the right side. So we're stretching the right side, we're bending to the left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, right leg goes back into runner's lunge. Square your hips, level them up. So try not to lower your hip down. Try to keep it in line with the left hip. Pressing on the ball of the foot of the right foot. Firm your front leg as well. The four corners are pressing. The inner arch is lifting. Your knee is on top of your ankle. Hold it here. Lengthen your back. Activate to lift. We're not collapsing here. We're active. We're engaging the body. So if you set your hands loose, they're fine. You're still holding your position. You're not counting on the floor. We're not depending on the floor. Take a deep inhale. Now lower your hands down. fingertips and start to lower the knee and lift up. Lower the knee and press. Lower the knee and press. So the front leg is not moving. It's only the back leg. The knee is hovering or maybe touching the ground and pressing back. And now this time, lower it down. Untuck your toes and hold here. Lengthen for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now tuck the back toes. Come forwards. Find your balance. Inhale, rise to crescent. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and open all the way to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the grab, take it back, and then do your vinyasa. You can skip vinyasa or you can do your vinyasa. We'll be meeting in downward facing dog. So hold your dog here. Keep breathing. Maybe you can pedal your legs. Maybe take them across. Let the energy, feel the energy flowing in your legs. Feel your heart rate, your breath. Pressing the shoulders away. Squeezing your lower abs in. And now take a deep inhale. Bring both feet together and lift the right leg up. Hips are squared. Inhale here, and on the exhale, pass it through all the way between your hands. Bring your back leg a little bit forwards and bring it in a warrior one position so the toes are pointing 45 degrees. Now, here, lift yourself up to standing. Take a deep inhale here. Bring your hands to the waist. Square your hips. Let your headlamps, as if you're a car and you have headlamps, point forwards. Or as if you have beams. So those beams, they are forwards. They're not tilted. Activate here. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge halfway, flat back. So activating your quads, finding your balance, activating your pada bandha, squeezing your inner thigh. They're scissoring your inner thighs together. Your back is straight and you're lengthening. You don't have to go all the way down. Keep your blocks beside you. And now lower your hands to the blocks, to the level you like, maybe to the top level. We're holding it. So remember, whenever you get into the pose and still you're warming up to that pose, we didn't do like lots of Surya Namaskars and we didn't raise the temperature of the body. So the body is a little bit cold. Let's go slow. Let's breathe. Maybe you find, yeah, I'm better now. I can go even deeper. But keep the lengthening in the spine. Now I don't want you to fold, so just stay flat back. Take an inhale, and I want you with the blocks to walk your hands all the way. So the blocks are going to move with us. Take your hands all the way in front of your toes. Lengthening here. Bend the front leg. Shift the weight. Lift the hip. You are in a half split. You're standing split. Your hands could be on the block or you can lower them down. Keep the hips leveled. Don't open the hips. Keep pressing with the back leg so your toes are pointing down as if you're pushing a wall. Take a deep inhale. Take your blocks and take your hands back and lower back to pyramid pose. Inhale here Exhale, let's make it more dynamic. Bring the hands forwards. You can keep the blocks here. Bring the hands forwards and press back to splits. And then lower back. Go one more time. And back. One more time. And back. This time I want you to fold into pyramid pose. So keep the back lengthening. Feel the back of your legs. Feel the back of your hamstring of the right leg. Now take a deep inhale, bend, put the props aside, and take your vinyasa or go all the way to downward facing dog. Feel the difference between both legs. Feel the energy. Your right leg is open. The energy is flowing there. And now let's do it to our other leg. So both legs, both feet are touching. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg all the way that passes through. Shorten your stance. Your right leg is 45 degrees. Turn, bring the blocks beside you. Scissor your hips. Take an inhale, lift up. Remember your headlamps. You can adjust it using your hands. Pulling your tailbone, scissoring the hips. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, hinge halfway, flat back, activating micro bend in the left leg, activating your quads. So when you squeeze the quads, you'll give length to the hamstrings. Try to press on all the four corners of your leg, of your foot, activating your pada bandha. Stay here. Maybe lower the hands down under the shoulders. So we're not going further than that. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just relax here. Deepen. Inhales are for lengthening. Exhales are for deepening. So each time you take an inhale, go deeper on your exhale. Now slowly, slowly start to walk the hands all the way in front of your toes. Maybe just in line with your big toe. And maybe more, because we're shifting the weight to splits. So we'll bend the front knee and we kick with the back leg. And then we lower down gently and we take the hands back. Let's do that 4 more, 5 more times. Lifting up and then lowering down. Lifting up and then lowering down. Lift up and then lower down. Lift up and then lower down. Last time we will hold it. Keep the hips squared. So we don't need to open. Maybe you can grab the back of your left leg and find the balance here. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, lower down and do your vinyasa. We'll meet at downward facing dog. Hold your dog for 5 breaths. Now both sides are equal. Hallelujah. On your next inhale, slowly, slowly roll all the way to plank. Lower one hand at one arm at a time, all the way to forearm plank. Hold your forearm plank for 3 breaths. The core and the hip flexors are connected together. So when we stretch, we need to strengthen, and that's how it is. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, inhale, lower down all the way to Sphinx pose. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked on top of your elbows. Inhale here. On the exhale, tuck the toes and lift up to forearm plank. Inhale, keep the tuck in the toes. Exhale, lift up forearm. Inhale, exhale, maybe lift higher than forearm, bringing the head all the way in, and then inhale, just to work the neck a little bit. Exhale, inhale, exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down to Sphinx, and release the toes. Hold it here. So don't collapse in the pose. Shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep inhale, lower down all the way to the floor. Bring your hands to your rib cage, elbows to the ceiling, shoulders rolled away from the ears. Take an inhale here, lift all the way to up dog or to cobra, and then all the way to chaturanga, up to plank, back to down dog. Lower your knees down to the floor. We're in all four position. Sit down in kneeling position. Take a breath or two. And now we'll be doing the first pose we did at the beginning, not the first, so sorry, the second pose we did at the beginning of the class, which was half hero pose, but without a block. If you feel that you need a block, go ahead. And we're not going to go all the way back, so it's just the first part of it. Our left leg, we're sitting in half hero, left side, right leg to the front, sit nice and tall, hold it here. And now slowly, slowly come on your forearms, or maybe halfway. Don't go all the way. We're not doing the whole thing. So just stay here for 2 or 3 breaths. Press back up. And now come to tabletop. And switch. Lengthen. Sit nice and tall. And relax. Notice yourself. You're calmer. You're more flowing from the beginning of the sequence of the class. And now slowly, slowly go back to your forearms. Hold it here. 2 to 3 breaths. You can stay in the first position, or you can use a block. And now pressing up all the way, come to on all 4 position. Let's do a round of cat-cow just to relax. Maybe 2. Wow. Now bring your right leg all the way between your hands. Take your back leg back. Untuck your toes. Bring the blocks by your side and put your hands on top of the blocks. Slowly, slowly, with each breath, come sit nice and stand, lift your chest up and slowly, slowly with the breath, start to take your back leg back. Inhale here. Exhale, extend and flex the front leg. Inhale, come back. So you're not on top of the knee. It's just like a slide. You're on, not on the knee itself, you're on the top, on the tendons of the knee. And exhale, extend and flex. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Half split. Inhale, exhale, take the leg a little bit back and the front leg a little bit forwards. Exhale, flex. You can stay here in half split or maybe slide and tuck the back leg and slide it. Hold it here. Maybe pulse. Maybe bring the blocks beside your hips, lifting the chest and coming down. Okay, and now press up all the way to downward facing dog. Keep the blocks where they are. Forget about them. Come back to an all-four position. Let's do the other side. So, left leg forwards, bring the blocks close, slide your leg, so back leg, so that it's on the tendons rather than on the knee itself, the kneecap. You can untuck your toes, lengthen, take a deep inhale, exhale, flex, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, maybe start to open more. Exhale, you can hold it here. Make sure the hips are leveled, lengthening in the back. Maybe you can bring the block to your hips and start to tuck the back toes, lift up. Maybe sway. Try to find balance up and down, and then lower as far as you can go. Even you can have a block just underneath your leg and lift up and hold, and that'll be just fine. You don't need to strain yourself. And now use a block to lift yourself up. Pull, and all the way to downward facing dog. Bend the knees lower down and cross your legs. Sit down. Then extend the legs all the way to the front of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Stay here. Feel it. Tap, tap, tap. Maybe massage your legs, your hamstring, the calves, your hamstrings. Be grateful to the limit you've reached. Note it. Progress comes in slow steps. Now stay still and hold it here. Bending the knees, lying down all the way to the mat. Lift the knees up to the sky, 90 degrees. Place your hands beside your body, next to your hips. Flex the toes so that your heels are pushing up the ceiling. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, Lower down 1/3 of the way. So it's just 1/3. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower 1/3 of the way for 5, for 3, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower 1/3 of the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 lifts. So if you felt that your back arched a lot, all you can do is place your hands under your sit bones. Let's try it all with our hands under the sit bones. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, 1/3 of the way. You don't have to go to the last 1/3. You can hold on the 2/3 part. 3, 2, 1, 1/3, 3, 2, 1, and now all the way. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Let's try. If this was fine for you and feel comfortable at it, stay there. Or maybe lift the shoulders off. Interlace the hands behind the head. Flex the toes. Activate your core. And hold for 5, for 3, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. I have a problem with number 4. Lower down for 5, 4, 3. Feel the shake. 2. Lower down. It's just like Ardha Navasana for 5, 4, hands to the front, 3, 2, hug the knees to the chest, whoa, and sway from side to side. This time we'll open the knees wide, enter hands to the inside, and grab the outside of your feet. Happy baby pose, rock on from side to side. Tailbone lifted, curved up, just over the one we're used to. Bring the knees together. Cross your right leg on top of the leg and maybe interlace them together, just like an eagle. And turn all the way. If you're to the right on top, I didn't specify, so if the right was on top, go to the left, otherwise go to the right. Stretch here. Twists and stretch. You can cactus your hands, your arms, or make them letter T. So if you cactus in the first round, second round, letter T. If you have them letter T, second round, cactus. And now slowly, slowly bring your legs to center. Uncross, eagle, legs on the left side. So left leg on top, right leg at the bottom, turn to the right, and extend the hands like a T. But first, find your position, settle, and then. If you find it challenging or your knee or your leg does not wrap around the other one, all you have to do is to imagine that you're squeezing them together. Or you can just cross them, normal cross. Now bring them back to center. Uncross and stay here for a couple of breaths. Your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your chest, shoulders away from the ears. Stay here, knees together, they're kissing, your feet are apart. And once you're ready, Lie your hands by your side, palms facing the sky, and start to extend your legs all the way forward. Your feet are apart. Your legs are heavy and relaxed. You're in Shavasana. Close your eyes. And shift your awareness inward, scanning your body this time from head to toe. And back, scanning the right side of your body. Then breathe all the way to the left side of the body. So breathe left lungs, left kidney, to your heart, which is in between, in the middle. Now take a deep inhale and send it to the whole body, left side and right side together. Exhale it out. Deep exhale. Release all the tension that you have. Normal breathing. Deep breathing if you want. Count your inhales and your exhales. Today we've worked on our root and sacral chakra, earth and water. The colors red and orange. Now slowly bring your knees to your chest and rock from back and forth, keeping your eyes closed, coming up to cross-legged seated position or any seated position. Bring the hands together to the heart and bow the head down. And open your eyes slowly. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the class. See you again. Be well. Stay healthy.